Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, I want to do just the one review after 2 days of break. The weather is not really good, and yeah, I just thought a little bit break would be nice. So today, I'll be doing fragrance from House of Antonio Banderas, our superstar. He is like one of the biggest Hollywood stars, and he's like one of the action heroes and very funny guy as well. So I recently decided to buy this, and I'll tell you a story. This review will be a little bit long, perhaps. I want to take my time, and I woke up a while back. I'm trying to wake up with coffee, and let's see how this one goes. Okay, this one's called The Secret Temptation by Antonio Banderas. Okay, Banderas. Okay, there's the man at the back. I'll show you the full presentation. Before I do that, I will tell you the reason for me to buy it. Previously, I tested many, I would say many. Yeah, there's some fragrances I tested I didn't buy. There's something called Mediterranean or something, the fresh one with the green packaging, and they have another one, the red bottle. Then Diavolo, I tried them. Then I did try all the Seduction line, but ended up buying these two, and I reviewed these two because I have them, the Black Seduction and then Blue Seduction. These two are two of their top sellers and really good for summer days. Okay, so those are beautiful as well. I did the Temptation from one of my brothers. I think Golden Temptation I did, and then I didn't do the regular Temptation. So this is the third one from the line. So they have three in the line as far as I know for men, and there's also for women. So he has quite a few collection, and I am actually a fan of him since Desperado. You know, he's like one of those films. You watch Terminator, Desperado, over and over and over again. You lose track, and this guy, like even some of the guys have crush on him because he's like cool guy. So the thing is, he also played Puss in the Boots, right, in Shrek. Awesome guy. So I recently let me just finish the story. Why I decided to buy it. I was like looking for, I sniffed this perfume few like 2 weeks back, and I was interested, but people said it's not long lasting and all that, so I was not sure. But I recently saw his campaign, or he went to South Africa to promote this fragrance, and he said a significant amount of money would be donated to poor children from the sales of these perfumes for the women and the men's. Uh, Secret Temptation. Okay, so that really grew my respect even more. So I thought, it can, like, for a good cause, and then it was there, so I just decided to buy it just for my personal sake. And last reason for me is that I look for review. It has some reviews and all in Spanish, non-English spoken language, non-English language. Okay, so I decided to, like, I have to put a content. So I'm so sorry, 3 minutes I already wasted. So this fragrance I think comes in 50, I'm not sure. There's 100 and 200 ml I've seen, and this box is kind of nice. It has this glossy thing in front. You can feel this pattern. It almost looks like James Bond. Okay, and then this red, beautiful red with that, like, keyhole. It's very interesting. Okay, so the Temptation name is Secret Temptation. At the back, that's the man once again, his perfume picture. I really like when companies do that. They put a picture of the bottle so you know how they look. Up there, Antonio Banderas logo, I think, yeah, AB. And bottom, you get your other information. So this fragrance, I think, was released in 2017, as far as I remember, and this is a 2018 batch. So I'm pretty sure this was not reformulated or anything. The bottle, one of the big reasons to buy the bottle is this bottle. Okay, it's red. I love red bottles. I'll show you a couple of other fragrances here. David of Hot Water, and then Zarius Rouge. I'm gonna bring them in comparison while I'm talking about this perfume. Sorry, morning coincidence. Also, I'm wearing Ferrari Man in red. So this fragrance, it has this beautiful metal plate in front. It's metal. Yes, it has this sort of this key, and you just want to be like, where is the key? To be so cool. If it actually opened with the key, if they invest a little bit more money, and it would open with the key, the bottle spray, that would be awesome. But still, it looks really, really good. Red bottle, nice cap, solid. It does click onto place. Bottom, it's all engraved, and I really like this bottle design a lot. And another thing, small little attention details is the bottle at the back. It's kind of like concave, so it's really nice to grip, easier for you to grip. It's not gonna slip. So let's look at the presentation. The distribution on these are really massive. I mean, just check out. Okay, I'm gonna spray. See how far it will catch. Okay, it is really good sprayer and very impressive, very, very impressive. So how does it smell? This fragrance, it's really, really beautiful. I think perhaps this is the best I sniffed from this house. This is why I also bought it. So I have many reasons to buy it. and I really enjoy the perfume. You know, the smell of it is just lovely. It's something I would imagine Versace would release, Paco Rabanne would release, or you know, in the line with 1 million. You know, it could easily be a flanker of 1 million, in a sense that it is that sweet, warm, spicy, kind of like a seductive kind of a perfume. Okay, so smell wise, it has pink pepper. It has kind of like a almost gives that boozy feel. You know, those red shots, like, you know, alcohol shots that you take and you go a little bit tipsy. It feels like it has this one. So I cannot tell you, the smell is very exotic. You know, it has some vanilla, it has some cardamom, it has elime raisin. I think there's a little bit of bergamot in the opening. So very sparkly, very spicy. The pink pepper is just star of the fragrance, okay? And some people say there's tonka bean, heavy tonka bean in this. So tonka bean, vanilla is the base. So cardamom is at heart, and that's opening is the beautiful, I would say, pink pepper dominates, you know. So opening first 1 hour is just pure magic. So I read some of the comments in Fragrantica. Some people say this is too potent. Do not spray too much. You get 7-8 hours. And other side, some people say is it reformulated. I sniffed it in the airport. I'm reading it from Fragrantica, so I'm just telling you what people said. They said I smelled it in the airport. It smelled so strong when I bought another packet, like another fragrance, like, you know, the regular one from the shop. It did not even last 5 minutes. So I was like, on the paper, I tested a few days. I got okay longevity, but not massive, not very poor. So I think on me, this fragrance lasts 4.5 hours to 5 in high heat. Uh, and the projection from this, it's not like more than 1 hour. 1.5 hour, you can get decent projection. After that, every now and then, you get some whiffs of it. How will I do my like routine with this fragrance? Would be like, let's go two, okay, let's go one, and let's go double shots. Okay, 6 already done, one in the back of neck, and then each arm perhaps you cover one each. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 to 10 sprays to last you decent 5 hours. Okay, so longevity is not the best you know, like attribute of these fragrances, but this one does last decent time. But projection is always, sillage is always soft. So overall, like longevity and projection, I would say it's a 7. Okay, it's not a massive beast, it's not a very poor performer on me. So I don't know batch variation, all that, but I did put a dent already because I was testing. Okay, so this fragrance, people say, what does it remind you of? So some people say it's similar to Juniper Sling of Penhaligon's. That one has sort of like a, you know, that is like sort of like cocktail Juniper Slings. And I think a couple of other fragrances, like look at this bottle, Xerius Rouge. Even if you see the bottle, I'm not saying they're copying it or anything, just the red bottle is kind of like a similar in a way. And this fragrance is kind of in the same ballpark. This has that warm vanilla, kind of like this red feeling, spicy, rhubarb. I think those are the notes, but it has some similarity to this, but not a clone. This is not a clone. And even David of Hot Water, which is similar to Xerius Rouge. If you love those fragrances, you can easily dig this. I can call this, let me spray once more. I really love spraying this. The opening is just mind-blowing. Okay, it's very seductive. It's very mysterious when you smell it in the air. Yeah. Yeah. So when you spray it for the first time, that opening is very unique. I will not say it's copied or cloned anything. I really like the opening of this. Perhaps I have to like explore more fragrances, but I think he did a fantastic fragrance with a beautiful bottle here. And this is going to be good for youngsters. Okay, if you are just upgrading for your from your say body sprays, you are done with that phase. If you're done with your like say $4 or $5 cologne, you know, you want to upgrade to something more premium. Looking at budget for this would be like Bangladesh. It's sold from $25 to $35 depending on where you buy it from. But this one I did not get any discounts, so I had to pay around $30, 28, and 200 ml would cost you about $36. So 200 ml would be making more sense. Like I bought one of them, Black Seduction. I got 200 ml. So these you need to spray a little bit more. Okay, so 200 ml is not gonna be a bad choice. So the fragrance, I think this is gonna be good for youngsters. If you just want to start collecting and you wanna have a nice looking bottle, you wanna get compliments. This is gonna smell really good. I mean, it's gonna smell really nice if it's in your shelf as a school kid or college, even in university. You can go heavy sprays casual. You can finish the bottle and have nice memories. Okay, you can even wear it for your dates. So I think this is going to be good for nighttime. Vanilla, spices, a little bit nighttime. It will be nice for dating scenario. and it's a little bit warm. I put it at the back of my neck. It's kind of giving that burning sensation, not in a bad way, but it's warming you up. That Platinum Egoist does, sometimes, those kind of fragrances. So I took my time because I think when I wanted to watch a review, I wanted to have a detailed fragrance review, which is why I put it here. So I really urge you, look at these fragrances, like Antonio Banderas, they give you quality. Performance, if it's not your first criteria, some of them have really, really nice smelling fragrance, especially this one, Blue Seduction. This is similar to Versace Brand New Fresh, but more fruity, more tropical. Really like the juice color as well. So absolutely, I mean the bargain prices, overseas I think they're selling it for under $20. That's absolute bargain, So if you find it somewhere discounted, this is a nice bottle to buy. So overall, this perfume, how much I would give it? I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. The performance longevity is like 6 to 7, but the smell makes up for it. The bottle makes up for it, and I think the other one that I did, the Golden Temptation, that one lasts a little bit more. That is similar to 1 million, and the regular Temptation, I think it's also like a tame version of 1 million. I forgot, but this is the best in the line. Okay, so check out. You can get a 200 ml. I think that would be the best value for money. Okay, so Secret Temptation, I'm giving it 8 out of 10 once again. Thanks for watching, and respect to Antonio Banderas, a superstar, always will be. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.